to the shame from the homer.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll get to see the Eagles' creative quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Eagles and the Falcons on Monday Night Prime Time.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now 2nd and 9. Here's Vic. It's complete to his big target, Crumpler. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Vic now. Throw caught there by Crumpler. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Now a give, right side. It's done. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You look at this Eagle defense. This unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Vic readies to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this to the 35, good for a gain of 5. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Jamar Jefferson
His first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
And he comes off an incredible performance in the opener. 5 touchdown passes. Now, look, you always want to start strong, but I think that's more than anyone, including himself, could have expected.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll keep it on the ground. Westbrook. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. 3rd and 5. McNabb. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
They're going to try and throw. Forced out to his left. And powering through at the 35. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Ready? Come 19! Come 19! Hut, hut.
From the gun, here's McNabb. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. The Eagles 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Here's McNabb. Looking long for Westbrook. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll get this up to about the 44. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 55 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Throwing, Vick. That's to his tight end all. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Throw left side, complete. That's done. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Vick. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. On first down, done. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Vick to throw it. Over the middle, it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Let's go now.
Now here's Vick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. That time, a 9-play drive. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense, led by their running back, headed out for the 2nd possession. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Westbrook. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Now a handoff up the middle. Westbrook. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They'll run on first down. Westbrook. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. To throw, McNabb. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Now it's McNabb. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And he coughed it up.
And one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go, set.
Now McNabb. Open man, this is Lewis. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They go play action. It's McNabb. Flushed out right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where it was the Cowboys who get the win at home. Willie Snead, a touchdown pass in the victory. From there, we slide over to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And it was the visiting LA Rams who get the victory in that one. Matt Barkley, a touchdown run in the victory. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. Dalvin Cook, a touchdown run in the victory. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward. These two coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. So out of the locker rooms here they come, their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. McNabb to throw. They'll roll him out right. The open man is Westbrook. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Back at 60. Go.
He'll drop to throw.
They're going right back to Westbrook.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcat. 60.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Down inside the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
shoves him aside. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Here we go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Out of the gun, McNabb being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Back to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he completes it to Westbrook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw again.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
19 tight. Go!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? McNabb. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter.
Come on, set. Panther 11, go.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. They shakes him off. Steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Eagles have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Santos with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Santos out now. He'll kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. And the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent 1st half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Vic now. Going right side here, and that's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
To throw, Vic. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Vic.
And that's complete to Swain.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now a give, right side. It's done. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
This 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Vick.
That one to Swain, complete.
7 yards there and a first down. Throwing, Vick. Vick into the slide, and he's got the first. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Vick readies to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown from 6 yards away.
And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And the Falcons score to cap it off.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And a very elusive run as he'll wind up getting about 9 on that one.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and a yard.
They'll keep it on the ground. Westbrook. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's McNabb. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And he's got it to about the 40.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Up the middle they go. Westbrook. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Here's 1st down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Westbrook.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. That is caught.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Now 1st and goal.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this...
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Vick to throw.
That one caught by all, the tight end. And he'll have a quick first down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
14 yards. And a Falcon first down.
Now Michael Vick.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing left side, it's complete. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Okay, ready?
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Eagles, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.